Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's talk about TimeBucks. This is a site that claims you can make money online just by doing simple task stuff like taking surveys, watching videos, clicking on ads, even following social media pages. But is it actually worth your time, or is it just another site that overpromises and underdelivers? Stick around because we're going to break it all down for you. Before I start, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation in the description below. Now, let's get back to the review. TimeBucks falls into the Get Paid To category, often called GPT platforms. These sites offer small payouts for micro tasks, and on the surface, it seems like a pretty sweet deal, especially if you're new to making money online. The homepage is full of earning opportunities, and it gives off that vibe like you just stumbled on a hidden gold mine. But once you dig a little deeper, the cracks start to show. So let's start with what it gets right. TimeBucks gives you a range of ways to earn. It's not just surveys. You can choose from different kinds of tasks depending on what you prefer. Plus, it's available worldwide, which means pretty much anyone can sign up and start using it. In theory, it's flexible and accessible. Now, here's where things start to get disappointing. The earnings. Most of the tasks pay just a few cents. Watching a video might earn you a fraction of a cent. Clicking an ad, even less. If you're lucky, a survey might get you 10 to 50 cents, but that's assuming you don't get kicked out midway through, which happens a lot. People spend 10 or 15 minutes answering questions only to be told they're not a match and get nothing for their time. And even if everything does work, it takes ages just to hit the $10 payout minimum. So now you're investing hours for what basically amounts to pennies. But it's not just the low pay. There are constant technical issues, tasks that don't track, offers that don't credit, surveys that disqualify at the very last second, and that adds up to a pretty frustrating user experience. When you look at Trustpilot, TimeBucks has a 4.4-star rating out of over 8,000 reviews. Sounds decent until you look closer. A lot of the 5-star reviews are super short and vague, things like great site or legit platform. But the negative reviews, way more detailed. People talk about delayed payments, suspended accounts, and poor support. Some even say they were blocked just after requesting a payout. That's a red flag. When the positive reviews are generic, but the complaints are specific and consistent, it usually means there's more going on behind the scenes. And a common theme is that users get banned when it's time to cash out. That's not something you want to ignore. There's also a referral system, and honestly, it feels like TimeBucks puts more effort into getting people to bring in new users than into actually making the platform work well. So instead of doing tasks, you're better off recruiting others to do them. And that starts looking more like a pyramid model than a fair earning system. Some of the tasks are also sketchy, liking random Facebook pages, following unknown TikTok accounts, visiting questionable websites. You're putting your personal data and social media accounts at risk for pennies. Plus, many of the offers send you to spammy sites with pop-ups, fake giveaways, or shady data collection forms. The bottom line? You'll end up spending hours chasing tiny payouts, clicking on ads, dealing with surveys that may or may not reward you. And in return, you might make a buck. Maybe. So is TimeBucks a scam? Not quite. It does pay some users, and there are people who've made money on it. But just because it isn't a full-blown scam doesn't mean it's a good way to make money. If you actually value your time or want to build something sustainable, TimeBucks probably isn't it. It's more frustrating than it's worth. You'll be clicking, watching, and hoping for pennies while burning out in the process. Before you leave, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation. Click the link in the description to see the best business to start online, which made me over $26,000 last month alone. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more.